Money Monet, back at it again with another mukbang. Okay, so we have a Popeyes mukbang today. I know this is probably one I should have been did, but this is going to be interesting. I'm actually pretty upset because this is my rice and beans. They spilt it in the bag. I'm so upset because I really wanted some red beans and rice and they just spilt it. So now we're going to have a really messy Popeyes mukbang. But yeah, we're still gonna get right into it. And okay, usually I don't start with the sides, but I don't know how much red beans and rice is left in here, so I guess, wow. I'm heartbroken. That's very upsetting. That's it. You gotta be careful which Popeyes you go to, because not all Popeyes are built the same. Like, this is ridiculous. Let me see. Hopefully the sauce didn't get too messy. Alright, so we're gonna get right into the mukbang. But of course, first thing, I already know, gotta keep it sanitized. Alright, let's do this. I've been wanting Popeyes for like so long. Okay. It's so messy, guys. Like, what should I do? Wow. I'm sorry, guys. It's not gonna look all beautiful as it should because it's messy. It's very messy. Okay, but here you go. It's chicken tenders. I know, don't be disappointed. I didn't get the chicken wings. I didn't get the chicken sandwich. But if you're asleep on their chicken tenders, like, this is the time not to be. Their chicken tenders are so crispy. So, alright, let's get into it. Yeah, their chicken tenders are like really good. Like, I tried my hardest. Like, when I got in line, as soon as I got in line, I'm like, oh, don't say the chicken sandwich. Don't get the chicken sandwich. And I stayed strong and I got the chicken tenders because they're just as good. I'm going to start with this tender. Okay, when I get the sauce, I get the blackened ranch sauce. So it looked like this. It's so good with their tenders. It kind of tastes like ranch on steroids. All right, let's get the first bite in. It's so good. Popeyes tastes so good that even though they do stuff like this, like spill my red beans all over the place, I'm probably still gonna be back next week, unfortunately. So, unfortunately. I also have the fries. I don't know why they put it in this bag. Like, this looked like a Nikki's Gyros bag or something. If you're in Chicago, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna put that here. Popeye, this location is very confusing. Like, alright, so I'm not gonna make this video too long, but we are gonna get into a short story time. And today's story time is my first car accident, which actually happened when I was 16 years old. Back when I was in high school. And pretty much I had went to Beggar's Pizza. That was my first boyfriend, my high school sweetheart. And we were on a date at Beggar's Pizza. And when we got out of Beggar's Pizza, like, we just like sat in a car for hours. It was probably like 2 hours, but pretty much, like, it was getting late. It was getting a little dark, and we weren't doing anything in the car. Like, literally, we were just talking, getting to know each other more. I think we knew each other for a year at that point. But yeah, we were just talking, having a conversation, probably talking about college. I don't know. But pretty much, I have strict parents, like, really strict parents. And I just started freaking out because I'm like, oh my God, it's like, I don't know what time it's about to be. More than likely, it's probably about to be 8 p.m. or something like that. And I'm like, oh, I gotta hurry up and get back home. You know, I have to take him home because we were in my car. And I had to take him home to Chicago. And I stay in the south suburbs of Chicago. So I'm trying to like make all this work time-wise. So I'm like, okay, we gotta wrap this conversation up. I gotta get home. I was just pretty much stressing. Yeah, I was pretty much stressing, and I was just ready to pull off the lot. And my first instinct was like, you know what? Instead of trying to just like really rush, just call my mom, let her know, you know, that I'll be home a little late, but it won't be too late. So, but still, it's gonna be like really late because I have to take him to Chicago. So I still have to speed up a little bit. So I told my ex, how many times am I gonna say so? So I told my ex to call my mom and put her on speakerphone so I could let her know that I'll be on my way. I just gotta take him home and I'll be home. Everything should be good. And he called her, he put her on speakerphone, and my mom's talking to me on the phone, and I'm trying to drive. Mind you, I'm only 16 years old, so I don't have a lifetime of driving experience. I just got my permit when I was 15 and just got my driver's license when I was 16. So it wasn't, you know, it wasn't like I was a professional here. So I'm trying to like, even though he had her on speakerphone and he was in the passenger seat, I was like trying to focus on her because I don't, you know, she's like, you know, is everything okay? You sound real fidgety and everything. I'm just like, oh, now I'm trying, you know, like now she thinks something wrong. So I'm trying to like entertain her and make sure she know like, oh, I'm okay. I'm not doing anything wrong. But I'm also trying to drive. So yeah, as she's saying something to me, or I'm saying something to her, I don't know. This was years ago. All I know is that it was like a stop sign. Like I'm facing this way. It's a stop sign. And then traffic is coming this way. So I'm here. Traffic is coming here. You see that? You get that picture? I'm here. Traffic is here. I didn't see the stop sign because it's getting a little dark. I'm focused on the conversation with my mom. I'm focused on trying to get home soon so I don't get in trouble. And it's dark. Like, it's just a lot going on. So I didn't see the stop sign. So I'm just going straight. Like, I'm just going straight. I'm going like right past the stop sign. Didn't stop. And I'm just going here. It's a whole car coming. And we just go boom. Like, just a big... like, boom, boom, boom. It was crazy. I need the biscuit for this. Let me turn around to you guys even more. This is where I'm at with the Popeyes. Pretty much, yeah, we got into a really bad car accident. That was my first car. I don't even think I was driving for a full year yet. Maybe I was. I probably was driving for a full year. I don't know, but all I know is that, like, car accidents, like, if you want to know, if you've never been in a car accident, you want to know how it feels. A car accident is like, first of all, your body reacts in shock. So it's not like, you're like, oh, it's a car accident happening. It's like you feel the collision and then you're just like snap into reality, like, wait, what just happened? And it dawns on you, like, I just got into a car accident. Then once you realize you got into a car accident, then that's when you start feeling the pain. So at first it was just like, what just happened? Like, I literally thought I saw a light. I don't know if I really did or not. I don't know. Like, but in a moment, I definitely thought I saw a light. It could have been their headlights. But I blinked out for probably a couple of seconds. I do know that I did kind of black out. And I pretty much like woke up a little bit. All I hear is my mom like, what's going on? What's happening? Sean, what's going on? What happened? And I'm just like, I don't know what happened. And I look to my right, my left. I look to my light and I see the car like inside my car. Like the car was kind of like, their bumper was inside my driver's door. So I was like, oh my God, it's an accident. And I'm just looking at my boyfriend at the time, and he was just like doing this, and I'm just like, what? And then I was just freaking out, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, just got into a car accident. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And my mom's like, what's wrong? Where are you at? Where are you at? So my boyfriend had to kind of like step up just a little bit and just tell her like what location we were at, like the street and everything like that, because we really didn't know what, you know, we were in like a familiar town, but we didn't even know our streets like that. So he had to kind of like tell her, and I'm just freaking out because I thought I saw the light and I felt so numb. I never got to a car accident like that I caused. So I just thought like, oh, okay, this is my time. This is really good. They spilled my beans, but somehow they're able to make up for it by the taste of this freaking chicken. So while my boyfriend is trying to tell my mom about where we are, the people who got into a car accident, you know, it was like a man. It was a white man, probably in his 30s or 40, probably his 40s more so. And he just, you know, walk up to the window. He's like, you know, is everybody okay? You know, is everything okay? And at this point, I didn't know anything about insurance, like how it works, if you're supposed to fake, like you're not okay, if you're supposed to be okay. I didn't know. All I know is that when he asked, is everyone okay? That's when I realized, like, my head hurt. Like, everything just hurted. And I know, like, I hit my head on the window, like, huh? I was like, huh? You know what I'm saying? So, I know I hit my head pretty hard, but I had, like, pull down this thing right here. What is it called? The visor, whatever. And I had looked in the mirror, and I was just like, oh my God. Like, my forehead was bleeding. Like, it was kind of to, like, the side. I had, like, a bad gash, but it was just, like, just leaking blood. And that never happened to me before. I never, like, bled on my head. So I was really like, oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I was freaking out. The police came to the scene. The firefighters came to the scene. They're like, do you need medical attention? I'm like, yeah, look at my face. So, yeah, it was pretty tough. Like, my head hurt so bad. I don't think I had any other injuries from the car accident besides my head. That took the biggest hit. Probably my, like, shoulder over here probably hurt this, you know, like a couple days, but that was nothing long term. Like, my head, I got like headaches for a little while after that. As far as my boyfriend, I don't know. So anyways, when the police got to the scene, they were just asking me all these questions, like what happened, everything. And all I know is I wasn't saying anything, like, until my mom and everyone got there. And they got there really quick. They probably got there within 5 minutes of the accident. And I feel like I lived like 15 minutes from the accident. But yeah, so my mom got there, and, you know, the people who I got in a car accident with told their side. I honestly didn't really realize I was the one that caused it. This happened like years ago, so luckily I could tell the story now. Like, whatever, you can't, you know, whatever. But I pretty much told the police, like, my side of the story was like they were in the wrong. Like, I was like, I didn't see any cars coming, and I was just going straight ahead. And, you know, they were just going so fast, and that's how we pretty much got in an accident. Like, I blamed it on them, like, speeding super fast. And, you know, I thought it was clear to go. So that was pretty much my story. And I mean, that's the best story you can kind of make at 16 years old. And, you know, when you actually in the wrong, I might say so myself. Yeah, the paramedics came. They took a look at me, like, okay, you're free to go home. I'm like, what? My face. Well, as I'm walking back to the car, well, I was going to, like, my mom's car because, well, I was going back to my aunt's car because my aunt, my mom, and my grandma came to come pick me and my guy up. And as I'm, like, walking away from the paramedic, here comes this old lady going to the paramedic, and she's just like, ah. And that's when I knew I messed up. In that moment, I realized, okay, yeah, this is bad. Because now it's an old lady talking about her head hurt, and I'm just a young, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a young white girl. Like, it's just not, it don't look good at all. And I was in the wrong for sure. So I was like, yeah, this insurance is about to go up. Hopefully they don't sue. Like, whatever it is, I don't know what was going to happen. But it was just bad. Luckily they didn't get too injured. I think everybody pretty much had the same injury. We all just kind of like hit our head. After that, my mom and aunt picked me up. We took my guy friend home, and they took me home, and that's when all the insurance stuff happened. Pretty much the people were actually nice about it. They didn't can you sue from a car accident like that, on that level? They didn't go against my insurance. They didn't go like they didn't push any legal action or anything like that. So I was pretty blessed. They were pretty nice, you know, they were good people, and I definitely appreciate that because I was not ready. That's my first car time story. This looks so good, you have to admit. Like, and then just listen to the crunch. Just listen. Popeyes just make you have that love-hate relationship because their service is just so terrible, but the food is so delicious. It's like a Sour Patch. Like, it's just sweet and sour, you know. But I won't make this mukbang too long. This is how much I ate. I know I need to start eating more in my mukbangs, but I got like 5 tenders, and the tenders are really big. Like, look at this. This is not even the biggest tender in here, but it's just a long one. This is the long, like, but they're like, I got another one here like super thick. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Look for another video coming from me either tomorrow or Friday. I plan to do it tomorrow, but if not, it will for sure be here on Friday. So please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on push notifications to stay updated. I'm sorry, that biscuit too dry. The biscuit dry. Where was I? Yeah, the push notifications and the subscribe button and the like button and the comment. Look, I want to start doing some healthy mukbangs too. So comment below which restaurant that have healthy food, or just healthy foods in general, that you would watch me eat doing a mukbang. Because I mean, I eat a lot of unhealthy foods, but I want to do a healthy mukbang too. I can't ruin my fitness brand, you know. Also, follow my fitness page. The link to that will be below. My YouTube fitness page is called Maza Fitness, and just go to the info section below. You'll see that. I will be dropping a lot of content on there as well, but stay tuned, guys. This is going to be a great year on YouTube. Like I said in my previous videos, check out my previous content. Much more is coming. So yeah, on that note, goodbye. Goodbye from me and Popeyes. No, I'm really just